that I will not join the chorus of those blaming others for feeling a sense of justice when their tormentors pass on, because that's only what they have. As long as those tormenting citizens are not brought to book, citizens will jubilate at any affliction or even the passing of their tormentors, because that's the only declare them to, available to God for justice. We are not a people seeking revenge. We are not a vengeful people. We are a people seeking justice. We are only demanding for fairness and justice. So our people must be understood that because a lot of injustice has been meted out, people are so desperate. People are dispirited. Injustice is what people abhor, and they think if those with powers to bring their tormentors to book are not doing anything about it, then expect more celebrations when others pass on. It's not any African, it's any Ugandan. But is injustice African? No. Is murder African? No. That's how far we have come. I would like to invite you, comrades, to keep firm, to keep going. A lot can go wrong, but we cannot go wrong in our quest for justice, because that's all we need, and that's what we are demanding for. I would like to encourage our sisters and brothers from the families of the honorable colleagues that we are going to continue demanding for their freedom. And I hope our two mayors, Honorable Mulyanyama, Mayor Mulyanyama and Wedembe, like we have discussed before, should help us to organize some form of superintendence in these constituencies so that the people's voice is heard. For a whole year, over 500,000 people have no representation, and the courts are not concerned. I will tell you that in the 10th Parliament, we worked so hard from the opposition side to make sure that we get a law that give courts some form of independence by way of how they are financed. And we passed that law. We believed that courts would be strong to dispense justice, that judges and justices will have courage to dispense justice without fear or favor. Unfortunately, the courts too have been invaded. We'd like to call on the Chief Justice and the Principal Judge to take interest in the complaints of the population. Judicial power is derived from the people, not from buildings, not from the military. We are asking of the Principal Judge, now that he cannot meet with us, we are going to address them at rallies and public gatherings. The Chief Justice and the Principal Judge must understand that judicial power is a derivation from the people, not from armed men and women, not from gangsters, but from the people, because power belongs to the people. So we ask of them to have some level of sensitivity, to understand why people are complaining and why people jubilate when others pass on. It's because the courts, the judiciary is letting the people down, and the buck stops with the duo. The upper courts have a leader, and so are the lower courts. That's why we are inviting them to understand why the people are complaining and concerned about their work. For our comrades before the court martial, we want to encourage them to be strong. We know they have no case to answer. That in this era and time, a modern army doesn't know its uniform. How unfortunate. Tikumulembe kuno amaje ga Uganda gaula byago na byabalala. Naye amaje ago omulembe omutebi tibawula byabwe na bitali byabwe. The next day they will send empale yabo gyo yambadde. So we would like to encourage you, comrades, to keep together, stop accusing each other of not doing this and that. We can only work together. Don't not allow the enemy to be the conductor of our affairs, because the enemy can lead your front. Before you know it, you are in a ditch. Let it be your path. Let it be your walk. Let it be your decision, not the enemy's decision. mu bufunze kanjogere mu Luganda olunaku lwa